how to get anything you want. Okay, not anything.
Whoa.
This is just a quickie little, I'm going to share my secret weapon technique with you. This is not for everything. This is not for when you're fighting for social justice or you're fighting to save the rainforests or anything like that. This is like for smaller things, like when you're asking a customer service person to reverse a charge for you. It's that kind of thing. Okay? Are you ready?
So it's not the Rohingya refugees sitting on
a
mountain.
No. This is not a technique for the Rohingya refugees. This is a smaller thing to get what you want in sort of everyday interactions. It's basically setting the tone for people to help you, because you don't want to start an interaction with being overly assertive or aggressive if you don't need to be, because that doesn't always get you the results. So let me tell you a quick story. This is why it popped into my mind, because I was for some reason thinking about this morning. So one time I was with a work friend and we had to go to a meeting in Trenton, and she drove and we had parked in a multi-level parking garage, and when it came time to leave, she had lost the little parking garage ticket. So that becomes an issue when you're paying. As we were leaving and we were talking to the cashier on the way out, keeping in mind this is not the cashier's fault. My friend, who's a very nice person and has a lot of common sense, just started the interaction right off the bat extremely aggressively. It wasn't like she started nice and then it escalated and it worked its way up. She started up here, and it was actually kind of shocking to me to witness, and I was kind of embarrassed actually, because it became this battle instantaneously. We did not win that battle. It's the kind of thing where if you lose your ticket, you have to pay the full amount or something for 24 hours, that type of thing. To an extent, I attribute it to background, upbringing, culture, socioeconomic background, because there are different rules for different playing fields. So what I like to do when I start off this kind of interaction, I say, what are you raising your hand for? I'm about to give them the secret of getting whatever you want, and you...
So I don't want to interrupt. Well, this is the secret to good television, is leave them hanging.
Build the suspense. I'm not talking loud enough so they can hear you. Don't do that. Oh my God, stop it.
I'm curious if this would work for anyone, or if
it would work back in the culture she came from. I mean, you learn how to deal with situations as you grow up, and your parents kind of teach you how to handle things, so maybe...
Right.
I don't know.
Is every situation different?
I don't know. I'm just saying this is in terms of when you're asking for help from a customer service representative. Okay. Like, for example, the many times you have written me a check from the wrong account and it's bounced because you forgot to transfer funds from one account to another, and you've had to call the credit union and ask them not to charge you $35 for bouncing a check to me. That type of situation. Just trying to...
You're going to make me look bad.
Jinx. Okay.
Jinx again.
All right, here's the phrase you've been waiting for. This is how you start the interaction. Hello, LL Bean, customer service. You say, in a nice tone of voice, "Hi, I hope you can help me." It is as simple as that. You start like that before you get into the problem, and you're not aggressive or assaultive at all, but you are setting the stage for making them the helper. By saying that, you're psychologically preparing them for wanting to help you. You say, "I hope you can help me," and they're thinking, "I hope I can too." And then you launch into what your problem is, and you say it nicely. You are not in fighting mode yet. You're prepared to go there if you have to, because you're already being charged a fee for something, so you don't really have anything to lose. It's not going to get worse. But that's it. That's basically the phrase. You set the stage. If they can't help you, you don't need to get mean and bullying with them. At their level of being a phone answerer, they might not be able to help you. Everybody has a supervisor, so you just work your way up the chain of command. But you're always going to do better by being nice, not by being assaultive and aggressive and assertive and confrontational. Assertive, yes, in a nice way, because you're asserting your point. but it's all in the style of how you do it. You don't want to make the person on the other end of the phone your enemy and then get in this battle of wills of who's going to win. And I am telling you, this works all the time. I very frequently have to go to the customer service desk at the grocery store if my coupons didn't come off properly or a digital coupon didn't deduct properly when I'm getting groceries. And I start that way, and it goes very well, I have to say. And I mean, of course, customer service people are really there to help you, but sometimes, you know, they don't always want to. They
I was
don't
going to
always
say
want
that.
to.
So you're saying customer service, although it's their job to help, human nature takes over.
Right.
And it's a battle. It becomes a battle.
Right. Some customer service people are like, whatever, the customer's always right. What do I care? It's $1. Here, have it back. But some of them take it very personally, as if they're refunding the money out of their own pocket, or they're just very proprietorial or protective of their company or something. So they don't always want to help you. But if you want to get a good result on sort of a low level, you say, I'm hoping you can help me. But I know people who jump straight to the, like, yelling, demanding, angry. If someone comes at me that way, it doesn't really
Force field.
make me want to help them. Yeah, you feel very defensive and attacked. And keeping in mind the customer service people you're dealing with they're not getting paid enough to deal with that shit. And you do not want to be a doormat. Companies need feedback. You have every right to ask for a charge to be reversed, even though the charge is probably your own fault. But again, if you're fighting against social injustice, you probably don't want to start with,
Well,
I hope you can help me.
you could do.
Please, Exxon, I hope you can help me. Please don't pollute the waters anymore and kill the penguins. You probably don't want to start there. With them, you might need to fight. I'm just saying on a certain level,
Please patch up.
it's
that.
much easier to put positive, beautiful energy out in the world so positive, beautiful stuff will come back at you.
I would like to tell you, and you may not know this, because I don't tell you everything. I took your advice because she thinks that I start out a little elevated. She's told me several times, I don't like the way you talk to that person on the phone. And
Oh, yeah,
sometimes you have to.
For someone who seems as nice as he pretends to be, as the editing makes him look, oh my God, you're so rude to people on the phone. It really is kind of shocking.
I'm not actually rude. What I am is to the point, and I know what I want, and I know what the rules are, what you can get, what you can't get, and I just want it. And some people they are very defensive right away. So you just have to escalate.
I wonder why they're so defensive right away.
Well,
Because you didn't start with, I hope you can help me. Go ahead, tell your story. Did you try
let's
it?
get back. Yes.
Okay.
I have used the Frugal Mommy method ever since she told me, and it really works. It really does work. And I even noticed, because I am very focused when I talk to these people in the beginning, that I was focused on what I used to say. And what I normally would come out of my mouth is, I don't think you can help me, or I'm not sure if you can help me, but, and then I would say something.
Yeah, you do say that. And what does that set the stage for?
It's
Mentally, they cannot help you.
Yeah, or, cool, I don't have to help this guy. I'll just listen to him talk for a few minutes, finish my nails. Yeah.
It always works.
Yeah, I don't think I've had it not work. In fact, I think I had like 3 check fees, like $90 at my bank because of mistakes.
Your responsibility. It's not my mistake. I don't write checks on your check account. Why are you pointing at me?
Because you're
Deflecting and not taking
your bank
responsibility.
read my zeros as an O2, so I was 2
That was-
cents overdrawn.
That was one time.
And it wasn't even a mistake.
That was one
Anyway,
time. That was one time. That was the bank's mistake. Usually it's your mistake.
I remember talking to this guy. I said, "Hi, I hope you can help me." And he was very bubbly, and in less than a minute, he reversed all 3 charges. $90. That guy just gave me $90.
And now we say,
Thank you.
goodbye.
Oh.
Goodbye.
We're finished?
Bye. Thank you for joining us, deep
Thank you.
divers. Bye.